Alright, so I gotta show you guys this. This is pretty wild. You know how you learn something new every day? We just learned something. Alright, let me take you over here to the...
There might be more room if it had the pour-out day.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Alright. Alright, so y'all look at this here. So this car is actually an 82. Alright. Now you look at this area right here. This is actual body. Okay? So, let me grab this ECU and show you here. You seeing what I'm laying down here? See, the hole on the firewall is in the same place. But this whole area is different. Let me pull back a little bit. Just the camera. So you guys can see. Look, that ECU is not going in there. Alright, so I'm going to show you here on an 87. You see the difference? See this right here? Try to get you decent light. See, the hole's still in the same spot for the body harness to go through, or the ECU harness, whatever you want to call it. But so you can put a PCM in there, tuck it in there. On the 82 that I just showed you, this comes out to here, and it's body. It's not just something, we were just going to cut it out at first. But you can't do it, but there's your difference. So we learn something new every day. But anyway, let's get up to speed on what we're doing here. So this is the green car we showed you. It's kind of greenish. It's a kind of an odd color. But we're going to put all the 91 engine harness and engine in this car. And of course our first step was we're going to go ahead and get the harness in the car. And that's when we noticed that little tidbit of information. Yeah, a relay. Damn, I don't think this thing. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Damn, it's catching on the plug. Alright guys, so before we can actually put the engine in, we got to go ahead and pull this rack out, because this car was set up for manual rack. So we're going to yank that thing out, and of course we got to swap the steering shaft. But harness is in. Looking good. Like I said, this car had a bunch of work done to it. It's already got the AJE in it. The whole underside's been painted. Alright guys, you remember when I did the video on the top 5 things to avoid? And these control arms are one of them. Now, as far as I know, these have no drive time on them. We didn't put these on there, somebody else did. But look at these bushings. You see them? Look. See that? That's what the bushings are doing. Look. And again, I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, this car's never drove with this suspension. Look. See that? They're all like that. Look. They're just falling apart. Crumbling. Feel that? That's why I tell you guys, don't buy this garbage. Look, that one's already got a chunk out of it. Look at this. Right here. See it? Watch. Look at that. That's why I tell you guys, don't buy this crap. These have to come all out. They're complete junk. Don't buy this junk just because it's cheap. Look. Look at that. Just crumbling. Absolute waste of money and time. I thought he was going. Going in. Going in. Hold on before this video goes any farther, guys. Let me just tell you, this video is brought to you by our Ultimate members. That's right. Since 2018, our Ultimate members have supported and made what we do possible, and for that, I gotta give them a big fist bump. So look, if you're not a member, you can spare 20 bucks. Check out all the stuff we give for our Ultimate members. Monthly giveaways, watch all the videos first, and the cars, oh my God. If you haven't seen the cars, it's legit. So guess what? 20 bucks in about 2 minutes, and you are in for all the giveaways and in the exclusive Boxcast Media community. Hit the link, sign up now. That's all you gotta do.
Clear.
Yeah. 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 I'm kind of in it, but not all the way.
I don't think I need to be there.
All right, guys, we are in. That's a great. Now, essentially, we just got to plug everything back up. Kind of. We just got to get that small tube off the back. Which I can see the wood nut right there. I can look at it.
Yeah, I'm probably get from the bottom. I don't think it'll be a problem. I guess we ready to go up, huh?
Yeah. Do it. All right, rock and roll.
Oh, shit, it's running all down.
Oh, it's pissing.
We can run out of fluid by now.
There it goes. Oh, she's in.
Go get the stand. I'll hold this. So don't piss everywhere. I think it's still gonna piss everywhere. Stick it under there. You're going the wrong damn way. Fuck.
I always forget the threads on that damn thing.
Alright, that's good. Get in there.
Son of a bitch. Still leaking. I do believe we got a T5 in here. We got an engine and a T5. Call that progress. Yeah.
Push right off. Did you get some fluid too?
I did. I got a taste of it.
I think it would be none left in the damn thing.
Yeah, you think. I left the trail coming in.
Get all them started?
Yeah. Yeah. He's in though. Alright guys, not bad for a couple hours of work, right? Drive shaft, trans, engine, steering rack, and the body harness. We'll freaking take it. The only thing, this car has a AJE K member, and those K members set the engine back a little bit. So I'm thinking this drive shaft's gonna be a hair too long. It's gonna pull back as we sit on the ground, but it's pretty tight. up here. Either way, this thing's pretty damn close. We can set it back on the ground if we had the tie rods. So one thing I wanted to show you guys about this engine, if you look, the block's been painted the same color as the heads. Okay, that's number one. It has been painted. You can see it. It's gray. And then it's got an aftermarket balancer. You can see it's got the spacer. I'm not sure. It's not Innovators West. I don't think it's ATI. Anyway, it's got an aftermarket balancer. You see again right there. The block's been painted gray. So we weren't going to yank the pan to see, but I feel like this may have had at the very least a refresh on the bottom end when they put the heads on. I mean, just a thought. But obviously the engine's been out, and they did something, whether or not they just pulled it out to paint it or what, but it might be a stroker. You never know. Probably not, but anyway, just another observation. Get on there. Motor mounts tight. So, all in. Really all we gotta do. We didn't even disturb the engine harness. Everything, all the injector is still plugged in. We are gonna swap these 24s because these things have been sitting for a long time. So I've got some I'm gonna bring out. We're just gonna swap those. But harness is there. Put our BAP sensor up there. Ain't got no wipers, but I will. And of course, it's got the 10-pin jumper. I still say we just pull them off. It just makes everything a mess. Look. Alright, boys, so just for mock-up purposes, I can't talk today. Purposes, got everything just kind of sitting there, but it looks freaking great. We got a lot to do, boys, but we got a lot done today too. We got to figure out a little bit of wiring here. Most of it's there. PCM ground is in, and then we got pretty much everything, so it should go pretty quick. One thing, I was talking to Dover, we've got a black dash, we've got some black seats. So, you know what? Since we're doing all this, I think we're going to go ahead and pull this red out because it's in good shape, but it's just red. So, I mean, we're making it EFI and all that crap, so might as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you got a bunch of stuff laying around, put a car together, man. Look, this would be a running, driving 505 speed EFI coupe that will be freaking amazing for somebody to have. It's got spindles on it. It's got S95 spindles on it, 5-lug, coilovers on the front. I mean, take all that old junk you got sitting around, build something freaking cool. But keep an eye out for this one, guys. We'll have this thing running before you know it. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this one, big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one.